Hi my loves, good morning, welcome back. I'm going to be vlogging today. I have really missed vlogging. I had a few unexpected weeks off from vlogging, which I will talk about later on, I think, because I don't think we really have time right now. This little bit of hair is driving me mad. The baby has stopped napping. She is napping right now, but she has stopped napping for any real length of time. To be fair, she's having slightly longer morning ones again now, more like 45 minutes. But she would do like an hour and a half to 2 hours in the morning before, which was amazing. It meant I could get all sorts of bits done, but then she went just suddenly to like 20 minutes max. So it's meant the days are a little different at the minute. I'm having to rejig how I'm doing things. I have managed to do my makeup while she's napping, so that's good. We've done that. I need to get dressed, but I wanted to show you something first, actually. I wanted to show you some new bits. So I quickly wanted to show you some gorgeous pieces that were sent to me from Gospel, GHOSPELL. I'll link them up down below. And this is the first dress. How pretty is this? It's so flattering. Got these gorgeous big sleeves. Got a really beautiful back, but I haven't been able to get the buttons done up because they're cloth. So they're a little bit tricky, so they require some help. But I will link this dress up down below so you can go and see it. And you can see the back is really beautiful. It's got a cutout. But how nice is this? Such a nice autumn winter dress. You can wear it with boots as I'm doing here. Yes, I can't wait to wear this. Unfortunately, it's not very breastfeeding appropriate, which I've only just realised. But I am excited to wear it. So, had to retrieve the baby, so if you can hear her playing with her little toy, she is now in the room. But this is the next dress. How cute is this? This is really cute, kind of black and white check, I suppose. Dress, look at these sleeves. When I was a little girl, I dreamed of sleeves like these, okay? I'm wearing it slightly unbuttoned because I think it's a little bit, working a little bit more for me at the minute with my bust as it is, but it would look gorgeous buttoned all the way up to the top as well. And I love this trend of these big collars, but I find it hard to make it work for me and my style. But I think this dress has just the right combination of like me plus a cute fluffy collar. So yes, I love this piece, and I didn't realise it had buttons at the front until I tried it on. I forgot that aspect. So I'm thinking maybe I could wear this today. Kind of miserable outside, so I don't know whether I want to wear a dress. And finally, my loves, this coat, which I am obsessed with this coat. Completely obsessed. A statement coat. I just love having a collection of them in my wardrobe. So I can wear something like a white tee and jeans, keep it super simple, got my Air Force Ones on. I must wear some form of this outfit that I've got on underneath 2 or 3 times a week. And then you can just throw on a statement coat on top and it just looks so cool. I love it. Oh, I'm off balance today. But how cool is this coat? I just love it so much. It's got another of these big collars. So again, not something you would think, oh, that's so me. But when you add it with other stuff, I just think it looks really cool. So yes, I really wanted to wear this today, but it's so rainy, and I don't know if it's that material that will react well to rain or not react well to rain. It could be a really good rainy material, but I'm not sure I want to risk it. So my loves, apologies for it being so dark, but if I put the overheads on, it just looks awful. But this is my outfit for today. I think I'm going to shove my oversized blazer on top. Just realised I haven't got that on. But I put a little t-shirt on underneath this dress just for my breastfeeding modesty when I need to feed. And I kind of like it, to be honest. I like a little bit of layering. Got these sheer tights on. I feel like it's very moving into autumn winter and I'm loving it. What a day. I feel like I meant to start this vlog this morning and it never really happened, and I wanted to show you those bits from gospel, and I knew if I didn't do it then I would not do it, but I did not have time. But anything else, properly introducing the vlog, saying hello, catching up with you. I'm still gonna catch up with you a little bit later on, I think, when the baby's in bed because, and there goes her little music on her toy. I feel like I can't always concentrate when she's here because she's sort of like staring at me being like, well, what are you doing? I always get told off for just telling you what happened in my day rather than showing you, and sometimes I probably am being, you know, lazy or less thoughtful than I could be with things, although I do like chatting to the camera, and that has been my style of vlog recently. I would like to do a bit more showing, but anyway. But some days, like today, we just haven't stopped. She woke up from her nap, I finished filming those bits, we went downstairs, we changed her nappy, got her changed, had to give her some food before we left the house because she has started on solids, very exciting. So she had to have some potato before we left the house. We are using, is it Charlotte Sterling Reed? I think that's her full name. SR Nutrition on Instagram. She's got a book called How to Wean Your Baby, I think, and we're basically doing her first 30 days. And yes, it seems to be going well, but potato was today. I meant to film it, but we were rushing through everything. So she had a potato, then we got in the car and we made our way over across town to go and see the House of Sunny new collection for spring summer 2022. And you all know I love my House of Sunny knitted trousers that I bought recently-ish, like this year. And I have worn them to death because they've got a really nice stretchy waistband, and they've just been perfect for my postpartum life, so I've been wearing them loads. So yes, they invited me to come see their showroom of the new collection, and it was really, really good. And then we came back home basically, changed her nappy again, fed her, and we came home. So I haven't really had much time to eat today myself. I had some crumpets while she was having her potato. So I've just stuffed some snacks in my mouth, basically. You know, when you're just like, I am so hungry, I'm just gonna eat the first thing I see. And I'm just having a little sit down for a second. And we've got a couple of hours before bedtime, so I'm just gonna let her stretch her legs. Obviously she's been in the car today, so I think she enjoyed her first Fashion Week experience, you know, first and possibly last. For a while. I really liked the collection. There were so many things in there that I thought I would definitely wear this. So I'm going to have a little look on their website when it comes out. Some gorgeous knitwear. It was all very nostalgic. It was inspired by, I think the collection's called On the Road or something like that. So it was inspired by road trips and that kind of thing, but also like the Breakfast Club and like noughties and 90s wear. Anyway, I'm going to let this baby stretch her legs, roll around on the floor a little bit. Yes, that's what we're going to do for the next couple of hours, and then it'll be bedtime for her, and then I'm going to hop on the bike, but we'll talk about that more later. Zach didn't put this in the bowl, I did. That's why it doesn't look as neat as normal. But let me put a nice cup. Hi my loves, good morning. It is the next day. Just wanted to come on here and catch up with you this morning. I'm not putting makeup on because I'm going for a facial. I have been invited by Skinwork to go and have a facial with them, so that's exciting. And I don't know whether the baby will stay asleep for our whole catch up this morning, but we'll see. But I am wearing clothes, as you can see, but I will show you those in a bit. But yes, well, I'm always wearing clothes, but I'm wearing proper clothes. But anyway, I want to talk to you, just catch up a little bit, because after I filmed my last vlog, I had a bit of a slump for a couple of weeks, and it was for various reasons. I think for a few of the days in my slump I was feeling really down as well, like emotionally down, and I was like, if this continues for any length of time, a couple of weeks, I'm going straight to the GP because yes, I know that postpartum depression can strike at any time, so I just want to be wary of it. And I was feeling really down for a few days, and I just couldn't get anything done beyond looking after the baby basically, and I didn't even take her out really for walks or anything, and I was just like, this is awful, and I was feeling shit. And then lo and behold, what happened a couple of days later, but my period came back. Everything suddenly made sense because, and I did not know this before I got pregnant, but when you think of a pregnant person, you think someone who is more emotional than normal, more unstable than normal because of all the hormonal changes. But actually some women feel more stable during pregnancy and postpartum, and that has definitely been my experience. I've definitely felt more on an even keel, and I think that's contributed to my higher video output, even though the last year has been so tough in so many different ways. You may have noticed that I'm slightly more regular uploading, maybe not super regular, but slightly more regular uploading, and I really think it's because I'm not going on that roller coaster every month, because I usually really suffer with my PMS. Like, it is, I don't want to go so far as to say debilitating, but I do find it interferes heavily with my daily life, and it can start 10 to 12 days before my period actually starts, so it's a very long process. I get emotionally down, but also I get really tired, and I have this really heavy brain fog at the front of my head. It just means I struggle so much more with work, and with the return of my period I was like, oh no, this is back. And I've been to the doctors before about period related things, and it's just been such a long and invasive and slow process to talk to them about it, and like, you need a lot of energy really to go through that process with the doctors. So I've thought maybe I have PMDD, I think that's what it's called, which is like it's basically just a severe form of PMS, but I honestly haven't got the energy to go through the doctors about it at the moment. I might do in the future, but it's just such a process, and I'm sure lots of you who have like long-term issues or health issues understand that, or whatever, because it's not easy. Anyway, my love, so my period came back, so obviously my hormones are changing. I'm still exclusively breastfeeding. Well, we have started solids in the last few days, but I'm still exclusively breastfeeding, so I was kind of surprised, but I suppose everybody is different. I'm not really looking forward to the return of my cycles. Obviously, I need them back if I ever want to be pregnant again, but just in terms of the practicalities of everyday life, I'm not loving it. But yeah, usually I just manage it with kind of lifestyle things anyway. I try and keep on top of my exercise, try and eat healthily-ish, but it is such a roller coaster, so I wanted to share that just in case, because I was worried about getting pregnant and having even more heightened emotions, because I was like, I clearly don't deal with hormones very well, I am not going to do very well in pregnancy, but I was more stable, so you know, you never know what's going to happen, I think, in pregnancy. And also just to sympathise with those of you out there who are dealing with periods and possibly PMS, because it is rough, my friends, it is rough. So gotta get used to that again. I'm going to be on the lookout for it now that I know it's back, and it might be irregular still, but now that I know that there's a possibility that it's back, I'm going to log everything a little bit more, just so I can keep an eye on it, because it does help to know the cause of why you're feeling crappy. And then the other reason why I think I was feeling a bit rubbish. I think there's two more reasons. One was that I obviously introduced the Peloton into my life and daily exercise or regular exercise back into my life, and I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, but and this was kind of twofold. First of all, when I first start exercising regularly again, or for the very first time, I feel really tired. I know they say exercise really energizes you, and I do get to that stage after a few weeks, but for the first few weeks it really knocks me out, like it makes me so tired, and that is kind of slightly to do with the PMS as well, because exercise does tend to tire me out a little bit more around that time. But just to let you know, if you are starting an exercise journey or something and you're feeling really conked out, from my experience I do find that once my fitness level has just improved that tiniest bit, then it does get a lot easier, and I do feel those nice energizing benefits. Because yeah, it's rubbish, you're like, how am I going to do this every day if it's going to make me so tired? And it's not because I was overworking or anything. I was doing very manageable workouts for my fitness level, but it just made me super tired. And the second thing was that I was really struggling to fit it into my routine, because finally, after you know, a few months of a sort of maternity leave and, you know, figuring out a baby and introducing her to everyone, Zach and I had kind of got back into a routine, and then suddenly I was also trying to introduce exercise into that, and I think it just threw me off completely, because Zach usually takes the baby it's sometime between 7 and 9 when she wakes up, for a couple of hours basically before her morning nap, because he can't really do the night shift. Like I said, I'm basically exclusively breastfeeding her still, and I think when I was pregnant I was like, I definitely want Zach to help night feeds, but I think you'll find if breastfeeding works for you and you continue it for kind of any length of time really, that it's just so much easier for the breastfeeding person to do the night feeds, because it's very quick and convenient, and it usually helps really soothe the baby back down to sleep very quickly. Yes, I have found myself doing all of the night feeds, so basically Zach takes the baby in the morning just so I can get a bit of extra rest, and I was like, oh, I'll use that time, instead of sleeping, I'll use that time to jump on the bike and get ready for the day, which was not a good idea. I really need to use that time for sleeping. A couple of weeks ago she was mostly doing 2 wake-ups, one just after we went to sleep, like an hour or 2 hours after we went to sleep, and one like an hour or 2 hours before we woke up, which is so disruptive to my sleep cycles, and I was getting so tired, even though it was only 2 wake-ups. It's not like she was waking up every hour or something. It's just such a it was a really disruptive way of sleeping, and sometimes I do need that morning sleep a little bit less. Like this morning I needed it less, but I had it anyway. I think also it's the cumulative effect, like basically from the moment I got pregnant I was up and weeing in the middle of the night, so I haven't really had a full night's sleep for such a long time. There's been a couple nights with the baby where she slept through till 6, which has been wonderful, so I suppose those count, but yeah, I haven't really had a full night's sleep for over a year. So I think the cumulative effect of all of that, now that the adrenaline of having a new baby's gone, has been making me tired recently. Anyway, that was a stupid idea, although practically it would have been great to hop on the bike and get ready for the day while Zach had the baby. It's just not feasible at the moment. I think I just need that extra rest. Then I tried to do it in her morning nap time, and I can't remember if I said this yesterday, but basically she stopped napping in the mornings for that kind of nice length of time. Usually she'd have a long morning nap and then she'd sort of have shorter naps throughout the rest of the day, but that didn't matter to me because I had that morning nap to set up for the day and all of that kind of thing. Even if she did have a long nap, trying to ride, get ready and maybe do something productive or maybe eat all in that morning nap was tricky. I'd started doing my heatless waves, and if I wash my hair in the morning I don't get to do my heatless waves. So As you could see yesterday, I've moved my ride to the end of the day when I put the baby down for bed. So I do my ride after she goes to sleep, shower, and then I go and eat my dinner. It means I have dinner a bit later. Sometimes it's been ready for a little while, but it does seem to be working for me at the moment. And honestly, you guys, like I'd done about 4 or 5 rides, I think, on the Peloton, my first 4 or 5 rides, and I went to my normal PT session, which I said I do once a week, and I could instantly see how much better I was in my PT session just from doing those rides. And they were short rides, nothing very taxing. For me, it's so much about consistency with working out. Even if, you know, it's good to push yourself maybe once or twice a week and go really, really hard, but if you can just move your muscles, move your body a little bit every day, it makes such a big difference. And that's what's wonderful about having the bike at home. It means that that consistency is much more likely to happen, because we all love a high intensity workout sometimes, but a lot of the time it's just about making sure you do it. So yeah, I could notice a difference in my fitness levels almost immediately in my PT sessions, which was so good and made me happy. And yes, I've been enjoying the bike a lot. It is different from spin classes. I was having a think the other day about what makes it different, like what my review of the Peloton would be so far, but I think I'll talk to you about that at a different point. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and chat a little bit about yeah, all those things basically. I haven't vlogged for a few weeks. How I've managed introducing regular exercise into the daily routine, because it has not been a smooth ride, but we are there now. I think I've settled back into a routine I like. I fear that my PMS may begin again soon. So I've got to keep on top of that and try and just keep things manageable. That's really important, is not to like overdo it in terms of like my to-do lists for the day. If I know that time is coming, just to keep things manageable so I can keep things ticking over rather than just going, I can't do anything. Anyway, it looks to me like this baby's awake. She is doing so much wriggling down there. I don't know if she's also making noise, but she is really wriggling around. I'll probably be getting her up soon, and then I think I need to eat some food. But yes, I've got a little while until my facial, so just gonna hang out with her I think for a bit. So my loves, this is my outfit today. I'm wearing this super old shirt that I've had in my wardrobe for years. I think it's originally from Topshop. Then I've got this super cool sweater vest that I found on Depop. I've wanted one for ages, but I haven't been able to find one that I liked. I've been looking for a good one for ages, and I found this one, and it's just the right amount of sort of flop and weight to it. So yes, I'm in love with it. Very pleased with it. In fact, I might show you a few bits that I got from Depop at some point in this vlog. Then I've got on these redone jeans. I think these are redone Levi ones. They don't really fit. They do fit, but they're still a little small for me on the waist, but I'm just working with them because I want to wear them. And then I've got my Prada sort of broguey shoes on. What are they called? Brogues? I don't know. So that is my look today, you guys. We are going to head downstairs, I think, and I need to eat some food. Looks a bit unappetizing, guys, but I've got some porridge for breakfast.
Wondering if thousands of miles away the sky's just as blue. It's as if I'm stuck in yesterday when I'm thinking of you. 'Cause when you have your morning coffee, I'm turning out the lights so I could dream. And when you smile through the screen, I wish you could be with me. So I lay my head to rest when the sun is rising. I'll start a brand new day when the moon...
So I'm back for my facial. As you can see, it looks worse on camera actually than it does in real life, but she did some extractions on me, which I actually really wanted them to do because, and I should have guessed that my hormones were changing, but my skin has definitely been less dry recently and is getting oilier and more congested again, so more back to my normal skin type. So I just wanted them to do some extractions, and that's what we did. But yeah, I really enjoyed skin work. Obviously it was a gifted experience. I think I mentioned that before, but less clinical than D. Thomas. D. Thomas is like very clinical, very results driven. You know, they do laser there, they do all sorts there. Whereas skin work I feel like was a nice balance between it being kind of a relaxing, nice experience and also trying to get you the results that you need or want depending on your skin type. It's all nice and personalised, which are the best facials are. So yeah, it just depends what you kind of want from your facial. But yeah, there was a little bit of massage at the beginning. It was very enjoyable, very chilled, apart from the extractions obviously, which tend to be quite uncomfortable. But hopefully the redness will go away over the next day or so, I don't know. But yeah, it definitely looks a little worse on camera, I think because of the contrast. I came home and I've just been hanging out with the baby, still not having much luck on her naps. Ooh, and I finally started The City and the City on the tube. I got it off the shelf, well actually from its pile on the floor, because I'm now having to do floor piles of books, a few days ago, and I haven't had time to start it. But the few pages that I did read on the tube I really enjoyed, so excited, very excited for this one. As you know, China Miéville is a new discovery for me. I read Perdido Street Station and really loved it, so I'm very much looking forward to reading more of The City and the City, and I think I might try and do some now. But we have got Paw Patrol on, so it's a little tricky to concentrate. But anyway, my loves, I'm just gonna hang out, I think. Hi, my loves, so just put the baby to bed and I am gonna do my workout. I really don't want to. I'm feeling really tired, but I feel like these are the times where you just need to push through. So I think I'm gonna push through. Oh, I don't want to. But yes, I was supposed to do, so as part of this beginners thing, this course collection thing, it's not just rides, there's some of their other classes in there as well to get you used to using their other classes too. And yesterday on their like suggested plan, I was supposed to also do a 10-minute abs, but it was a 30-minute ride yesterday plus 10-minute abs plus a shower. I was like, I'm not gonna eat dinner until really late. So I have moved my 10-minute abs to today, so I've got to do that first. And it's only a 20-minute ride today anyway. So I think half an hour is really my limit at the minute, with the length of workout that I can be doing daily, because otherwise it's just too much, I think. With everything else that I need to get done in the evening, like relax and eat dinner. So anyway, I'm going to do this 10-minute abs first. I can cast it to any screen, so I'm going to cast it to the TV here in the bedroom because we've got a bit more room in here, and then I'll go in the other room and do my ride. So I told a lie, it was actually a 20-minute yoga flow today. So we're all on the mat today, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. I haven't done yoga in such a long time, and I've forgotten how much stability you need for yoga, which is something that I have completely lost all my balance and stability since being pregnant, because everything relaxed and you know your pelvis gets all funny and all sorts of things. So I definitely need to do some beginners yoga. That was intermediate and I was like, I cannot move this fast, I cannot balance here, so I definitely need to do some beginners yoga, I think, and get some of my stability back. I have been a bit wary of yoga because I'm hypermobile, plus I've obviously had a lot of relaxin, which is a hormone which relaxes all your ligaments during pregnancy, in my system as well, so I am wary of overstretching myself and overdoing it, because I think it would be really easy for me to do. But I definitely think that yoga does give you lots of good skills that you don't get from other types of exercise or practice or whatever. Pilates is good for other things. Pilates is really good for strengthening, I find. But yeah, I think I need to do some more yoga because that was a little bit embarrassing. And I realised I wore the tiniest shorts in the world, so not ideal for filming. Otherwise you guys were going to see more than you bargained for. But anyway, I'm going to hop in the shower now. It's quite late already because the baby fed for ages before bed. So I am going to hop in the shower, and then, I don't know, I had some other things to do on my list today, but I think I might just move them to tomorrow. or Friday when I have a bit more time. It's tuna pasta day today. Zach and I have not eaten tuna pasta since we ate an enormous amount when I was first pregnant with Inez, and we got a bit sick from it, just from the sheer amount of pasta that we ate. So it's been a while. Hi loves, so I haven't vlogged for a couple of days, not for very exciting reasons. I had some jobs to do and I just couldn't concentrate on so many things at once, so I just knuckled down and did them. So the vlog dropped off my radar, but I am back on it today. But Zach and I are going to head over to the house, I think, because we've got some bits to discuss. I don't think it's anything particularly interesting for you guys, but lots has changed again, I think. Like the loft, the bare bones of the loft, I think, are coming together. So maybe I'll film a little bit whilst we're around there. This is my outfit today. Keeping it simple and brown. Got my wave jeans on again, this old t-shirt from Topshop, this Arquette blazer, I think it's Arquette, yes, and my Nike Air Force once again. But anyway, I need to pop downstairs and see what's happening. Here we are, guys. You can no longer see up. That is our loft up there. We've got scaffolding up now as well, obviously. And here's one of our big steels as well, holding up the loft. So that's in place now.
Today I am time traveling.
Hi guys. So two things. I obviously did a very bad job of vlogging the other day on the weekend. I honestly immediately forgot when we got home, when we got back from the house. But yes, that was our loft space that you saw. Climbed up a ladder, was a bit scared, but that's our loft. It's like, you know, the loft's got a roof, there's a dormer, it is taking shape up there, so that is very exciting. And the second thing is that I forgot to bring my little tripod thing downstairs, so that is why I am currently crouched like this over the kitchen counter. But I'm going to make myself some oats. It is Tuesday now, so we're all over the shop in this vlog, and I actually keep meaning to make overnight oats, but I am not. I keep forgetting, basically. So we are actually all out of fruit, basically. The food shop is coming today, so we're just going to do sorry, I have to keep attending to the dryer because it is confused and always starts beeping. But anyway, so we're just gonna do oats, this milk stuff, MYLK, which is dairy free. I don't even know what's in it. So it's got coconut cream, brown rice, cashew, gluten-free oats and hemp in it, and it's really good. Like it, big fan. And then some almond butter for a bit of protein, I suppose. That was in nut butter. It is protein, isn't it? I'm not getting mad. So yes, but usually I'd add fruit as well, and we'll do some honey. So we do about half a cup of oats, and then a whole cup of your liquid, whatever liquid you're choosing to use. I like my oats quite loose. That sounds like a really horrible term, but you know, loose. Okay, my loves, I'm back in exactly the same place, but a few hours later. I am going to make this baby some lunch. We have been following this book, which is called How to Wean Your Baby by Charlotte Sterling Reed. Did I mention this earlier? I feel like I might have done. Yes, I'm enjoying her. She's a very vegetable-led approach, mixture of purees and baby-led weaning, which is all stuff that made sense to me. I wanted to do a bit of a mixture, so that's what we've been doing, and it's been going really well. But basically in this book she has a 30-day plan, and I think in that plan we introduce various different allergens, all the major allergens, at like good intervals from one another, and it's vegetable led, so they're kind of getting used to bitter tastes as well as sweet tastes. So I've been really enjoying it. I would recommend, but yes, it's a whole new ball game having to cook for the baby, because I do not even cook for myself, people. And to be fair, Zach has been doing most of it when he's around, but he is out today, so it's me. So, and this is her first week of having 2 ingredients at once. So today we've got broccoli and potato. So super exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to her having things that sound appetizing to me, because then I'll just obviously cook for both of us, and I'll just have a sort of baby appropriate meal for lunch or whatever. But anyway, making this broccoli and potato. Oh, and basically the reason why we haven't spoken for a while, and I've obviously recovered my tripod thing. I took the baby up for a nap. She was fighting me. I put her down in a cot just for a rest for myself, because she was like wriggling against me loads. And then I stroked her head for a bit and she fell asleep. And she fell asleep for over an hour, which she hasn't, the nap problems continue. She hasn't really been sleeping over an hour by herself. So that was pretty amazing. So I think she's feeling good. And basically, because I thought it'd be 20 minutes and I was feeling a bit tired, I was just like, right, I'll lay down in the bed next to her. She was in the cot, I was in the bed. I'll lay down in the bed next to her. And she actually slept for over an hour, so I myself have had a nap. I was originally going to come and chat to you, but because she wasn't really going down, I was like, oh, I'll just wait here, because I hate when I have to run up and down the stairs endlessly. Just chopping up this potato. You can't see, which is probably a good thing, because I am not the most proficient chopper. And she's just in her high chair because she's starting to complain a little bit when I leave the room. She's reaching that age. So she's in her high chair so she can actually see me. Yeah. So there we are, guys. My gorgeous potato sticks. I'm going to retrieve a couple of those in a minute to mash for her once they're steamed a bit. So I am using a steamer, as you can see. A little bit nicer for her than just boiling it. Now we need to find some broccoli. So there we go, guys. Doesn't look massively appetizing, but she seems to be really enjoying her food, so I'm sure it'll go down okay. This is probably a little bit much in terms of portion sizes, but so much of it goes into her bib that I thought if I put a little bit extra on, then maybe she'll have a bit more. She is eating some definitely every day, so that's good. And then I've got a small plate of my own finger foods so I can show her how to do it, basically. So my loves, the baby's here, as is Zach. It's just before her bath time. Sorry, I'm just trying to work this out a minute, and there we go. I didn't actually exit the house today, but this is what I would have worn if I had. And I wanted to do this mini Depop haul because I promised it earlier in the blog, so I thought I'd show you because I'm wearing one of my purchases. I'm wearing this tee. It's from a 90s brand, I think, called the Sweater Shop, which I'm now obsessed with. I'm going to keep an eye out for other nice Sweater Shop things because it's got this like fun embroidery on it. I'm always on the lookout for sort of graphic tees that I actually like. It's actually quite hard to find ones that I like. Wearing my mom jeans. These are some of the only jeans that are currently fitting me, so they're getting a lot of wear. And then my Air Force ones because I couldn't be bothered to think more carefully about my outfit today. I just wanted some shoes just in case we went out, but we didn't go out in the end. By the way, my loves, I'm sure I wrote it on screen, but my tee was from the seller thriftygreg, and I know his girlfriend watches, so hello if you're watching. So next purchase is this shirt. Not sure I would pair it with this t-shirt, but just to show you guys, I'm constantly on the lookout for a nice sort of pale button down, well actually any colour button downs. and this one looked nice, and this is from Fotini Vintage. I do think the shape of it is really, really nice. Next, again, not sure I'd pair it with a t-shirt, or maybe I would. I can't decide if it looks good or not, but we've got this knitted vest. I've been on the lookout for one for ages. Oh, I showed you this earlier on, didn't I? This was, I wore this last week. This is from a seller called K Verleg 9. I will write them all on screen as well anyway, but yes, love this, and I know I'll get a lot of wear out of this one. Final item, this from a seller called The Beasties, is this incredible hat. Oh my goodness, just look at the texture and the pattern on that. I'm in love with it. It's green. So that's my final Depop purchase. I'm definitely going to be browsing on there a little bit more, I think. Obviously trying to buy secondhand, but I'll leave a link to all the sellers down below because they've got other cool stuff that you guys can look at. I'm going to go and put the baby to bed now. My loves, I've put the baby down and she did feed for a while, so it's already 7:30. Oh, so I need to be quick if I want to eat dinner at a decent time. But I'm just going to do a ride. Sorry, we're out of focus because it's kind of dark in here, so I've just put on my desk lamp because I thought maybe that would be quite a nice vibe for me to ride in a slightly dimmed room, because the sun is obviously setting a little bit earlier all the time. But I'm going to do a ride now. I will show you what ride I'm going to do. I'm going to do this low impact ride with Christine Decole, who I have not ridden with before, and I am enjoying continuing to try out different instructors because I just think it's nice. It's giving me a good idea of all of them basically. So anyway, I'm going to hop on the bike now. Then I'm going to have my dinner and go to bed. It's been a crazy day today because I've been trying to do chores in between looking after the little one, but yes, she needs so much supervision when she's on her playmat at the minute because she's just on the move all the time. So it does make doing things at the same time a little bit trickier. I'm sure that's only going to get worse, but yes, so we've been busy today trying to fit in bits and bobs amongst having fun with the baby. Let me get on with this ride before it gets too late. Hi love, so I think that was the perfect ride for me today. She's quite chilled and she was very relaxing. She didn't speak a lot, which sometimes I feel like I love the classes, but I want to listen to the music a bit more and get in the zone. So a lot of the instructors speak a lot, but I don't know if that's also because I'm doing a lot of the beginner rides, so they're kind of talking you through stuff a bit more than they might do in their other classes. Those low impact rides are deceptive because, you know, if you've got your resistance high, your cadence high, it's pretty tough. Ever since having a baby, I'm struggling with a particular kind of pain on the bike, which I think is really interfering with my ability to do better on it. I'm getting a lot of pain around my hips and my lower back. I think it's got to be to do with all the ligaments there being really loose, and maybe some of my muscle groups aren't strong enough. Could be to do with my posture on the bike, but I do try and be good. But it's really, I really struggle with it. It's a pain that I never had pre-baby. So something's gone on around my pelvis, I think, that's making it quite difficult to do the higher resistance. But I'm just trying to keep my posture really good and keep trucking on with it in the hopes that things will maybe tighten up, or, you know, I'll get stronger where I need to be stronger. Anyway, I'm gonna wash quickly because it's late. So I didn't vlog any of it, and it's probably a good job I didn't because Zach and I went wrong multiple times, but we didn't have any, you know, massive arguments, so that's a bonus. But we put together an IKEA Kallax this evening. Here it is, famously used for toy storage, and compared to what Indy used to have from IKEA for her toy storage, I actually think it doesn't look too bad. Just got it in this like black brown colour and then these nice baskets. So that's that, and hopefully we can now store her toys not in plain sight, which is great because it was really getting a bit much down here. I was worried for a second when we were putting it together that it would not fit in the space as well. But crisis averted, it does fit. Not beautifully, but it does fit. So, I'm gonna head to bed now, you guys. I was gonna end the vlog here, but I've remembered that I'm actually doing something fun tomorrow. We're gonna go on a little overnight stay in London with Bare Minerals. So let's vlog it because it's a new hotel I've never been to before. I think it'll be a really nice evening. Zach and the baby are coming with me, which is lovely. Less stress for me because, yes, I basically couldn't do it without the baby at the minute with feeding. We are intertwined with one another. So yes, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. So I thought, let's vlog it. I think because in my head I think it's last week's vlog, and maybe I was gonna do a whole new vlog for this week, but it looks like it's gonna be one massive vlog. So let's do that tomorrow. That'll be fun. But I'm gonna head to bed now, you guys, because I'm tired. Okay, I'm real tired. Hi my loves. So we've been flat out this morning trying to pack and get everything sorted to go to this hotel tonight. So we have to bring so much stuff. I bet you bring me bath stuff. We are on our way there now. We're going to the Tree House hotel. It is new, isn't it?
Yeah, newish. Yeah.
Newish. So I'm really excited. We're running a tiny bit late. Hopefully we won't be too bad. Excited to go. I'll show you what I'm wearing and stuff when we get there probably. I think we're pretty much going straight into a makeup masterclass. Don't know if I need to be makeup less for it. Possibly do. Take my makeup off when we get there, but it's with Nikki Makeup, which I'm so excited about. She's like one of my favourite makeup artists that I follow on Instagram. Her makeup is always, it just looks so flawless. It's kind of like glam in a cool way. Yeah, I'm really excited. So she's doing the masterclass today. So yes, exciting stuff. We're on our way and hopefully we won't be too late.
Such a beautiful micellar water. It's just so gentle that it brings everything. And I always like to practice.
Oh, today I am time traveling. And every time that you are closing your eyes, I will be beside you. And my heart will glide across the miles.
Just did the follow along with Nikki Makeup and it was so cool to see her put makeup on in real time. Everything she does just looks amazing. But this is my finished look. Very glowy, I'm loving it. Thought I'd do a little room tour. Obviously our room is full of stuff, so bear with me. We've tried to remove as much as possible. But we're at the Tree House, like I said, and the room is really nice. How cool is this raw concrete ceiling? Love it. So as you walk in, here's our bed. And we've got various lovely bits. We have still got some dried flowers from Bare Minerals from like last year in our kitchen because it's so nice. Got a little bag. What else have we got? Bamboo toothbrush. I've been meaning to get myself a bamboo toothbrush for ages. And some PJs. How cute! I'll wear those tonight. Then we've got a little Paddington Bear. Nice big sort of lounge, I suppose. Got a desk and a globe. Love this globe. Wearing a pretty simple outfit today. Got these, I never know how to pronounce it, Etis jeans on. This old white tee and my leather blazer as well. And these Aid boots, which I love. See the BT tower there. And the weather's nice too. Okay, and then coming around here, we've got a bath. Oh, hang on, we've got a cute little record table. What am I saying? Player, record player. And then got a bath with a view. So beautiful. And then here's our bathroom. Got some goodies in here. My favourites. We've got the Skin Longevity Serum, which is just one of my absolute favourite skincare products. Love these ageless products as well. So both Zach and I will be pleased about that because we both love a good Bare Minerals skincare product. We've got a really nice big shower here too for the adults. We've got a little bit of afternoon tea. Exciting. I'm very excited for this cake because I'm hungry.
Cause when I dive into the traffic, the echo of your voice is all I hear. I'm never tired of your laughing so far, but ever so near. So I lay my head to rest when the sun...
Hi my loves, so it is a few days later. This vlog is absolute chaos, I feel. It is all over the shop, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to wrap it up now because I gotta get editing it finally. And honestly, it's because life feels like chaos at the minute. I think it's becoming clear that I definitely need a little bit more work time now because yeah, I just cannot fit everything into 2 days a week, and those 2 days always qualified anyway because there's always something going on, which means I don't just get like a block of time to work. So I've definitely got to figure that one out. I think it might be time to enlist some help. And you know, all of you guys who are trying to find a balance, I feel you because it is, yes, chaos. Trying to keep on top of stuff, and yes, there's a lot going on at the moment, so that is why this vlog is all over the place, because things are all over the place at the minute. And I think what I'm going to do, I've got a kind of a busy couple of weeks. Next weekend I'm going to Glasgow, which I'm very excited about, and then my dad is in town for a week, which is so exciting. He has not seen Inez, neither have my sisters or my stepmom, so I'm really excited to see them. So I think what I'm going to do is take a couple of weeks off, so I probably won't upload, and I'm just going to say it. I know that I randomly take couples of weeks off sometimes, but instead I'm going to warn you and say I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. It might be on Instagram stories, I think, but not going to stress about uploading or posting too much. I think, or maybe I have a job, in which case there might be one more video, but yes, not going to stress too much about it, and then just get my ducks in order, ducks in a row, whatever the phrase is, and hopefully come back to you in a less chaotic fashion in a couple of weeks' time. I think that's what makes the most sense, because I just need to catch up with myself basically and just get some life admin sorted, and then I'll be back and I can be back in a more normal fashion, hopefully. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed despite the chaos, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!